We're going to Bombay. Part 2. We're here for
part 1 with Ira.
Yeah. We left like 10 minutes back from college and we're staying at Ira's house this time.
Black one.
Guys, burger break.
Burger break.
We reached halfway.
Yeah. 3 different fries.
We saw everyone from our college at this food court because everyone's going to Bombay. Yeah. And yeah, I got my burger for $400. And everyone else's burger.
Mine was for 78.
And Diva's?
$150.
Bro, I didn't want to spend this much. I went to a place that I thought would be cheaper.
Ask your mom to sponsor it.
Bro, like, I thought it's cheaper and then I told him what I wanted and then he showed me the scanner.
It's like how much are you getting paid? And then it's like,
You guys are getting paid?
Yeah.
You guys are getting paid?
But in like reverse. Where you spend
But
the
it's
most.
fine. At least it's so good. Like, it's like the fancy places. So it's fine. I'm gonna enjoy it. We decided to make some carbonara. I will be eating that a little bit more. And Diva's coming in a bit. Look who is here.
What's up, Nan Gang?
Okay, so yesterday we went out for dinner.
Send me money.
Yesterday we went out for dinner and yeah, that was really fun. And now we're going out for breakfast and I'm so excited.
I mean, it's technically lunch now. It's 12:30.
Time doesn't matter, it's the first meal of the day, so it's breakfast. Ow. So yeah, we're walking down to the breakfast place. This is a new fit. And that's Angad. Okay, we made it to Diva's house. Now Angad's also here. And we're staying here tonight. And Diva's planned a full hectic day for us. So we're gonna go do that now. And we'll see you guys once we leave because this is our rest time.
Yeah. Take your nap.
Lift it here.
Please, let's go.
We've reached Hill Road, Bandra now. I mean, shopping now. We bought some stuff. Yeah, we're going to pee to M&S. But we bought some stuff and we'll go home and do a haul. That also bag has so much stuff. Yeah, it's such a vibe. It's like Sarojini. Angad is changing in the middle of the street. George. He's after all just a Pinterest queen. Angad, can we go?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
What the fuck? Yeah. Come.
What? Okay.
With your hair down.
Right? I think that's cool. Okay, fine. No, it looks a bit like Isha. I like this more. We are gonna have some macarons. How is it? Rated on a scale of 1 to 10. I would also say solid 8. How's your shake?
Shakes be shaking all day long.
How's it?
6.
Hi guys. Okay, we're on our way back.
We have been scammed.
They're on our way back to campus and yeah,
We have been scammed.
scam. I'll put a screenshot of the email somewhere. Okay, so we got scammed. Yeah.
But we did end up meeting Chris Martin and Dakota, so it's fine.
Yeah, they're our friends.
Yeah,
But
ha ha ha.
here's the story of how we got scammed. Basically, one person that we know for a lot of years told us that there's a very reliable source to buy tickets from. It's not his fault because it was a reliable source from his side. And then we decided to buy the tickets and we all paid 7.5k. And we weren't going to buy from a reseller because we decided like it's not worth it to like spend any like scam like anywhere where you like your money will get wasted, like even if it's like the same price, like what's the point if it's not real? Because there were so many reels going around about like how you're getting scammed. So we were like, okay, we won't buy. But then we got to know about this really reliable source. So we were like, okay, fine, it's 7.5k, let's buy it. Then we all bought tickets. Diva, me, Angad, Arjun, and like 30 more people. How many people, Arjun? 26 more people. Someone bought from New York, no?
3 people.
So like 3 people from New York bought it. I don't know, like it was really crazy. It was a very reliable scene. And then like the ticket was supposed to reach where we live because we put our address and everything like a few days before the concert. So we were waiting. Like concert was on Saturday. We were waiting till Thursday. Then on Thursday, like everyone's got their tickets. Then on Thursday we got an email. Saying instead of getting, because there's an issue with delivery, instead of getting your tickets delivered, you can just pick them up at the venue. This is the place, like they described like a stall area, different area, like over here across the road, like over here your tickets will be there, you can go take it. So we're like, okay, fine, like we'll go to Bombay and do this, and because our college is in Pune. So we drove down to Bombay on Friday evening, then we stayed, whatever. Saturday morning we've gotten up, we're getting ready and everything, like we're already getting ready, picked out an outfit, everything's like sorted. And then, like at 9:30 or something, Angad calls.
The day of the show.
Yeah.
I've woken up to get ready to go to Bombay.
And he was in Pune. All of us came to Bombay the Friday night, and then Angad and Arjun is Angad's brother. They were coming on Saturday morning. And yeah, then.
So I've woken up. I'm just going through my emails, and I've seen one email with the subject line in all caps saying, "We have been scammed." And the email says that the person who was getting not our friend, the person who was getting the tickets from the other person, that third person has scammed this guy.
Like we didn't know there was a third person. We thought our friend, the reliable source they have the tickets in their hand, like the reliable source. But it's just that the reliable source was relying on someone else. So like our friend trusted person A, so we trusted person A. But we didn't know person A didn't even have the tickets. Person B had the tickets. Or like person B
also didn't have the
person
tickets.
B also. Person B was connecting person A to person C. Like
My turn. This is my vlog. So then the person B didn't even have the tickets. So like when our guy was also telling us, he was saying however many tickets you want you can get, because there's a lot of tickets. It's like they were saying they've gotten like what 50-60 tickets, so you can get however many you want. Tell all your friends also. So we told all our friends, like all of us bought tickets, and this person B didn't have any tickets at all, and he sold tickets to 26 of us plus other people also, each at 7.5k. So in the morning I woken up, the email says this, we have been scammed, there's no tickets, this and that, you'll get your refund by this date. So like, what the hell, man?
yeah, and we got to know on the morning of the concert, and it was really sad. But then we made the most of the trip, and we found it really embarrassing. So like, I don't want to say anything in the vlog before this, but like now it's just funny, because like all bad stories are just funny stories after all. So yeah, we had a good trip. We went shopping on Saturday, then we went out for dinner, then yesterday like we went out to Colaba for shopping, and then yeah, you've seen all of it. Okay, bye guys. Don't buy Coldplay tickets. Fuck that shit. No, just don't buy them. Just don't buy them. Leave it. We'll all can this. We'll just all.
See, eventually it's Coldplay's fault, because if they weren't coming here to perform,
We wouldn't have been
bought the
scammed.
tickets.
Yeah. So I think we should all just not buy tickets
Boycott
now.
Coldplay, actually.
Boycott concerts. So that we can buy tickets next time.
Boycott entertainment. Bye bye.
Thank you guys for watching. Like, share, subscribe.